SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom features quite a variety of robots throughout the game. So, here's the 5 bots I'm the most excited to see in Rehydrated. How's it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to yet another Top 5 SpongeBob Rehydrated video. This time discussing the 5 robots I'm excited to see the most in Rehydrated. Now keep in mind that this only includes the robots scattered throughout the game and not the main robotic bosses. With that said, let's get started.
5! You do the rest, buddy!
Hammer. This is the second robot that the player encounters in the game via the Jellyfish Fields level. Now, we've seen this particular robot a few times already in Rehydrated. It still made it onto this list regardless of that. This bot's main ability is pretty much self-explanatory by its name. Basically, squashing anything in its way with ham. I get it. Well, in the original game, it looked like ham. Now in Rehydrated, it's instead metallic. Since it's one of the earliest robots in the game, it's very simple to avoid and defeat. However, this is not the case when entering the cheat code that activates hard mode, as Hammer is one of the few robots affected by this, therefore making Hammer smash much faster than usual, making it harder to avoid. 4. Fodder. This bot is what we see at the very start of the game and in pretty much every level of the game. Like Hammer, we've already seen this one in Rehydrated and is very simple to defeat. And what I really liked about the Rehydrated version is that the eye color changes from green to red depending on what mode it's in. This is easily seen in the intro to the Jellyfish Fields level, and it is a nice detail that adds more life to this bot compared to the original. Now, why is Fodder at number 4? Well, it's because it's a more memorable robot for me compared to, let's say, Hammer. I mean, if you'd ask me what the first robot that came to my mind from Battle for Bikini Bottom was, it'd be Fodder.
3! Take it or leave it!
Bzzz, bot. Now this little robot doesn't look like much, but this bot has a ranged laser that can affect the player's character from a good distance away. However, it's not immediately effective, as it can take a few seconds for damage to be taken, giving just enough time to destroy them or get them out of reach by jumping onto something slightly higher than them. This bot also appears in groups of usually 2 or 3 bots, making things slightly more difficult. So the slight difficulty and a little strategy are needed for these little bots is why they're at number 3, and I can't wait to see what Purple Lamp does with these guys. Chomp Bot. This bot is a slightly bit more advanced compared to some of the other robots, which most have at least one ability. Chomp Bot has 2. Chomping, that's pretty much self-explanatory by the name, and spews dangerous gas. Now, even though the original robots had expressive animations, this probably had the most varied animations of them all. Probably more when Purple Lamp gives this bot the fodder treatment. Like the previous 3 robots on this list, this is an easy one to defeat. However, it usually appears with other types of robots that require a certain strategy to defeat, making things a little difficult, but not by much. Number 1. Slick. This robot can blow oily bubbles, causing the affected area or character to become very slippery. In addition to this, each one has an oil shield, which makes this the trickiest robot in the game to defeat. Either Bubble Bowl or knock another robot into Slick's shield to disable it, then you take care of Slick like any other robot. However, don't do it quick enough and his shield will come back. Unlike the other robots, aside from the Tubelets and Arf, Slick can take up to 3 hits of damage before being defeated. What makes this more difficult is that Slick is the only land-based robot that can float mid-air, which serves as a problem if you're trying to knock him off of a platform like other robots. Unless you're dealing the last bit of damage to him, then he will. Since he can float mid-air, it's sometimes possible that he can go out of reach from your character, and the only way to affect him is with SpongeBob's Bubble Bowl and Cruise Bubble abilities. I should also point out that Slick is also the biggest and least recurring robot in the game, only appearing in 2 levels overall, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard and SpongeBob's Dream. So hopefully this bot can make more appearances in Rehydrated via the cut content and Horde mode. So it's for all these reasons alone why Slick is at number 1 on this list. And this has yet again been another top 5 video that I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And what are your top robots you can't wait to see in Rehydrated? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And once again everyone, thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye.